Let's get some people in here. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. We're about to recap this Gene and Jag. As a matter of fact, let me hop on my situation. Cause I want to be able to hear y'all. One second. Shout out to anybody who's seen our Gene and Jag interview. Shout out to anybody who's seen the Gene and Jag. Let's pull it up. All right, hold on. Here we go. One second. Y'all come on in if y'all aren't already in. Let me make sure we live. All right, yeah, we live. All right, my bad, y'all. We live. Salute. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Yeah, throw a joke in the chat if y'all can hear me. And we about to get to it. Did y'all enjoy that? Did y'all enjoy the Gene and Jag? That was pretty dope. Shout out Gene Deal. Shout out Jaguar Wright. That was a blessing. I don't know if that could have happened anywhere else, but it happened right there with us. So I'm appreciative of what they did for us. All right, so here we go. All right, so let's do it like this. I want to recap the interview itself. I want to just kind of discuss some things that Gene spoke about and kind of give y'all some insight on what was happening, what was going on. Yeah, that was amazing. I appreciate that. Was amazing. Let me try to get in line. So, with that being said, first and foremost, how was Gene's voice, man? Jeez, I didn't know Gene Deal could sing like that. I didn't know he could hold a note. When he said he wanted he wanted Jag to sing to him, and he knew that the day before. He wanted Jag to sing to him, and I said, okay. Jag said, there's a Philly song that I'm gonna sing for him, but I didn't know Gene was gonna bust out and start singing back. I didn't know that was gonna happen, so that was very dope. Shout out Gene Deal for singing right on back. Who knew Gene had a voice like that, man? But that's very dope. That was very dope. Now, what y'all didn't know, let's give y'all some backstory. That interview was done. We finished up about, I want to say 12 midnight, 1 a.m., something like that. Jaguar Wright went to jail less than 8 hours after that. Jaguar Wright was arrested, heading back. Gene Deal was leaving back to where he came. Jaguar Wright was heading back to where they came. We got them both flights out. We were sending them both back to leave that morning. Everything was done. We got the interview. They both sat down. History was made. We were happy. All right, man. They sung. Yo, let's go. We had a chef come in. Shout out Moody. He is, of course, the chef that came in and made us. I believe he made I forgot what it was. I think dirty rice and like blackened tilapia or something, or chicken or something like that. But we had Gene some food. I don't know I think Gene ate. We had Jaguar some food. But again, Jaguar left and she was arrested just a few minutes after that. A few hours after that, which is unfortunate. It was not supposed to be the way the weekend ended. You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to be a perfect ending. And then all of a sudden we had this whole hoopla. Jag arrested. Real life is going to bond her out. We're going to do all this stuff. None of that stuff was supposed to be happening right then and there, but it had to happen. So we got it. We did what we had to do. So we got her out. With that being said, she only missed she was out within 30 hours. So she didn't miss that much of her life. So with that being said, no, Jaguar Wright and Gene Deal sitting on the same couch together. That was part one. We do have a part two coming. Now I'm going to tell y'all this. Part two is about another hour and 40 minutes, but it's going to be mostly Jaguar Wright because Gene Deal, as you saw, Gene Deal got up and left. So we have a whole nother hour and 30 minutes of Jaguar Wright right there, giving us probably one of her best interviews. So we may release that. I don't want to say it. Y'all go run this one up. Let's get this one to 1 million views. Y'all go run the Jaguar and Gene. Let's get it to 1 million views. If it touches 1 million views in a day or maybe 2 days, we'll release part two. So y'all go run that up. With that being said, yeah, Jag and Gene energy was everything. Gene Deal had made a live about them coming together and how he was just infatuated, of course, with women's voices and people that's able to sing. And Jaguar could sing like a mug. So for him to have that moment where Jaguar Wright sings to him, that's very dope. Very dope. Glad we were able to curate that. And then just going into Gene Deal's story, man. I want to touch on Gene Deal's story real quick. And let me. I might invite some people up. Let me invite some people. I'm gonna put this StreamYard link in the chat in case y'all have a question or two. Let's see if this works. Whoever's the first to hit that link, just let me know if it works. I want to, maybe I might bring somebody up and go from there. I might bring somebody up. All right. So with that being said, Gene Deal, he had said some stuff, man. In his interview, there was some parts that I took from that even as we were doing the interview, that me personally, I didn't even catch on of what he was saying because we're so in the moment. Mind you, Gene Deal's like, hey, man, I'm going to give you guys an hour. Then I got to go do some other things. So we're like, all right, bet, man, we're going to want more than an hour, but all we could, if that's what you're giving us, we'll take the hour. And we'll rush through some things and we'll get to it. So we didn't get the chance to have the kind of interview we wanted because we wanted more time with Gene, because Gene is his story is come on now, it's Gene Deal. But he did say something early on about Puff. He said Puff, we used to chase Puff, hit him in the head with a bottle. I'm not, y'all can go watch the interview. If I misquote him, my bad. But he said Puff used to come around early on and we used to chase him down the block. He used to run. We hit him in the head with a bottle and stuff. Like, he was that kind of guy, that kind of roadie guy where you kind of coming up, he's young, and these are the bigger guys. So it's funny that, I can see when someone like a Puff early on is getting the short end of the stick as far as, being accepted in the culture. I don't know if he was nerdy or what, but maybe he just didn't look the part. I can see someone kind of being the butt of a joke, turning into the joke giver, turning into I went through that early on, but now I'm the man now. So now I'm going to be the guy sending y'all to go get cheesecake walking to Brooklyn. Now I'm the guy who's going to tell y'all shut the hell up and this is my music and I'm in the studio and it's my go, it's my say so. So I can see a guy, when Gene says that, I can see a guy internalizing that for years until he becomes the man. Now, yeah, it's what they say, it's no fun when I forgot, when the Joker has the gun, I guess. I don't know the saying. But with that being said, I can see that he also said something about Puff Daddy's dad. I didn't know Puff Daddy's dad was murdered. So when he spoke on that, I'm like, man, to hear about Puff Daddy's father in the streets of Harlem and him getting murdered, it kind of lets me know where Puff Daddy was going with all this. So that was kind of, that was very dope to kind of even get background on Puff Daddy's father, which all I knew was Puff Daddy's mom, and I think he slapped his mom. I don't even know, but all I knew was Puff Daddy's mom. So to hear stories about his dad being murdered, I was like, man, that's kind of crazy. So let's go through there, and I'm gonna answer some questions. I know the chat is going crazy. Y'all keep throw the couches in the chat, throw the Joker in the chat, man. Y'all keep. I'm gonna go scroll back up and answer some questions in a minute, but for now, let's just talk amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go and talk amongst each other about this interview. Yeah, Gene Deal, he said he was an investigator in a bodyguard. That's what he said. He's like, I'm an investigator bodyguard. I felt that that he wasn't. We try to call him security. He's like, I'm not security. Oh, hold on, somebody's in the chat. Zion, let me see if I can pop you in, Zion. We're gonna make sure this is working. Let me make sure this is working. Hold on, let me see if I can pop you in. Hold up. Ooh.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh shit! I'm not ready. I'm gonna take you off. I'm not ready yet. No, just turn your camera off. You don't even have to be seen. I just want to see if it's working. I can hear. So come back. Let me know when you're ready. We'll mess around. All right. With that being said, no, yeah. Gene Deal was not a security guard. He was a bodyguard, like Kevin Costner in The Bodyguard, the movie with Houston. He said he was with Puff. He said he wasn't with the Diddy, the Diddler, all that stuff. He said he was with Puff Daddy, Puffy, P Diddy. He got a little bit of the P Diddy part, and that was it. He got a little bit of the P Diddy part, and I said, okay, bet, that's very dope. He said Puff used to hang out with the butt naked boys, butt naked guys. As I listened back to the interview, somebody go back and tell me what y'all heard. Did he say that they were gay? Did he say that they used to throw gay parties, the butt naked boys? So I don't know. That's what I think I heard that. I think Fast Money didn't even catch it. He just kind of moved right past it, like, yeah, man, butt naked boys. People have names and stuff. But I thought I heard him say that the butt naked boys were throwing gay parties. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it. I don't know. So with that being said, Zion, you ready? You ready? Hold on, wait. What you doing down there? Let me say, you ready? Is that a yes? I'm gonna bring you up if you're ready. Let me see. I just want to see if this works. Let me see. I'm gonna pop you in. All right.
I look cross-eyed. Y'all gotta excuse me. I just woke up.
You are excused. You must be on in Canadian time or something. It's the afternoon. You can't just be waking up.
Yes, I
Just real
can.
quick.
When I was up at 3 a.m.
Okay, there you go. Did you get a chance to watch the interview?
I did, and I want to tell you that he said the name of the gang was Butt Naked Boys. It doesn't mean they was gay. It was about
Okay.
booty or something like that. But being that P Diddy is who he is now, it's about booty now. And I bet.
It's about yeah.
It probably wasn't back then, but it is now. A booty
the name,
boy.
everything changes around after everything come out. Did did Gene deal or what was a highlight moment for you on that interview? When Jack sat down, or what were you messing with?
No, I love the part where Gene was talking about, the slow nickel, y'all, because you can really learn something from that. Because to me, that was throwing out some knowledge and wisdom. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah,
love what you're doing on this platform, King Brethren. Keep doing it because you're rocking it out. But this is the beginning of a lot of y'all don't know. A lot of people's girl fall down from this because this P. Diddy thing is attached to human trafficking, which has been going on in the United States of America for a long time. And Star Allen and Epstein Allen, this is going to be big, y'all. This is
it's
why
about
they after Jaguar Wright so hard. And watch yourself too, King Brethren, because you've been protecting her. They're going to come after you too, I'm telling you, because this is big. We got people in law enforcement, in the high injustices. It's a lot of pedophiles and stuff in our government, y'all. It's getting ready to get crazy because they've been part of this nasty crap. There is no way that this stuff can go on for years without the government knowing this. And Bill Clinton was on the list of Epstein. It's gonna get funky, y'all.
it's about to get funky. But
It's
I
about to get
appreciate you.
funky.
I don't want to keep you up too long. We're gonna still talk about it, but I think you were one of the winners of the game that we played yesterday. Of course, winning the right question and getting the Cash App. So thank you so
Yeah.
much for playing the game. Thank you so much. But I appreciate you. I'm gonna drop you back down. If you got anything more to say, just I don't know how to. Can you wave a hand? I don't even know, but get my attention. Let me know. I'll bring you back up.
All right, you got it.
Appreciate it. All right, so and thanks, she did win yesterday, man. Hold on, we got someone else. We got Kyle. Let's bring him up, man. Let's talk about it. Let's bring him up. Kyle, what's good, man?
What's going on, Joker? How you live? How you living, brother?
Hey, doing all right, man. Did you get a chance to check out the Gene Deal Jaguar Wright interview, which mostly was a Gene Deal interview, but we're marketing. Got to kind of market it the way it's supposed to be marketed. Jaguar and Gene Deal was the highlight of that, so that's why we named it that. Did you get a chance to watch a little bit of it?
Yes, I did. And it was dope, very insightful, like a lot of the interviews with Gene Deal and Jaguar Wright.
Yeah. Did you have any takeaways from it as far as what Gene might have said about Puff's father? He talked about the night of Big dying, the atmosphere of he said he seen Big at the Soul Train Awards and at the studio. That was the only time he seen him. He said he the atmosphere, he knew Big was gonna get killed that night. He knew that people had said they wanted to kill Puffy and Big, and that was about to happen. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, I did hear that. It's been a lot of back and forth with his, his knowings and the implications of him being there. Because I remember him and Mace had a back and forth of him and that night. That was all. It was just in there. It was in the future. I don't want to say it's divine timing, but it was definitely orchestrated beforehand. So anything. What up, AL2K? But
Hey, yo,
anything,
2K, yeah, we about to get to it.
yeah, anything that's gonna be, it was a hit. It was obviously a hit, and I just wanted to point out, Gene Deal don't get as much flack as Jaguar Wright does. Obviously, he knew the game, the ins and out, but he don't get as much flack. But it's the truth. But it's the truth. What he's seen and what he been through. This industry is real wicked. It's real wicked.
Facts. Hey, yo, man. First and foremost, what's good with it, man?
What's going on with you, man? Good
Man,
interview. Good interview. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was in the house, but
yeah, you was actually present to watch that in person, man. You see 16K in the chat, and mind you, that's a record for real life productions. That is a record. For you being there, did you think it was going to hit on that level? Like, just because you see Jaguar Wright and Gene Deal sitting together, did you think it was going to hit on that?
Oh no, man! I knew it was out of here because shit. They both. I mean, it's like they one is one talk. They both basically on the same wavelength when it came to the information they spitting. So
yeah. So they're gonna ask, because you're here. Thank you for pulling up, man. They're gonna ask, what was your thoughts, as far as the duet? What was your thoughts about the duet?
oh, that was cute. I see this was in the chat, like, they were saying some stuff in the chat. I was like, okay, that's nice. That's cute.
Yeah, no, hey, in the moment, you knew a song was coming though. Like, I think Jag was prepping,
Yeah,
to sing that song. She was prepping, like, all right, I gotta get this song right. Because she had to go off the lyrics off the phone. That's what she was doing. So she was prepping to sing that. But
she was preparing for for a minute, because that's what he requested. They were on the phone, and that's what he requested. So.
Kai, I'm gonna drop you down real quick, but I'm gonna pull you back up in a second, man. Hold on 1 second. Let me drop him back down. On that end, you came in on the later part of that. Did you get a chance to watch the other part of the interview? Any of it?
I saw probably like a little bit before I came in, and I'm gonna go back and rewind it because I wanted to see if he was gonna speak on something. But just like Kai said, Gene Deal doesn't get the slack, doesn't get all the slack that Jag guy or gets. Peep game, man. I'm 90s, grew up in LA, Compton, and I do remember. Well, first off, from LA, went to Westchester High, ended up going to Compton High, and I lived down the street from Centennial. Centennial was a straight blood school. I'm not gang affiliate or nothing like that, but I grew up in Crip neighborhood, straight up. So, in fact, the neighborhood that I stayed in was Carver Park. And I said, I'm not finna go to Centennial. I went all the way to Compton. That year, though, was the year when the whole Biggie and Tupac thing was popping. And at school, man, we were like tripping because people were like, hey, man, Biggie Smalls over here kicking it with the South Side. And we was like, wait, what? And then, it came out down the line that it was some pictures that was seen. So I always thought that was peculiar because I'm like, well, what Biggie doing over here kicking it with Southsiders? And then those Southsiders end up being tied to the whole Tupac murder.
So can I ask you, you being from that at that moment in that area, was it word that Biggie was coming? Did people know? Did the radio say like Biggie Smalls is coming?
No. I mean, out here, man, like for the most part, the Hollywood cats stayed in Hollywood. They didn't come past Wilshire. You know what I'm saying? They stayed in the Hollywood part in the mountains or Calabasas. They didn't come to the hood. There's people who come to the hood. Like, let me see, man. I seen a lot of celebrities coming to the hood, like Cat Williams, but and Tupac used to be in the hood, but that's because he's affiliated. But a cat like Biggie, you would have thought he's from New York. He would stay kind of in the safer areas, and this was before the whole pot getting gunned down and stuff. So it was a different environment, but at the same time, yeah, Biggie is Biggie. So it's like, what are he doing in Compton? That's what I'm saying. We were at school, like they were like, hey, he over here, and we were like, wait, what? So
did you feel like something was going to happen just from the atmosphere of people asking, why is Biggie here on the West Coast? Did you feel like, just from hearsay that, man, this ain't a good look. This is hell nah. He shouldn't be over here.
No, I'm trying to think because, to be honest, when I was working at a movie theater in the South Bay Galleria, and the homegirl pulled up and was like, "Yo, you heard that new Biggie? I mean, you heard that new Pop?" And we were like, "Nah." And she played it, and we were tripping like, "Fuck your bitch," and we was like, "Yo," and she said at the end, "This nigga Pac's gonna die," and I was like, "Don't say that shit." And then but so I think this kind of happened around that same time. Like Biggie ended up in Compton around that same time. I got to check my dates. I think it was around that same time.
Now,
So
I asked Gene Deal if Puffy if they're gonna close this case, is this case gonna be closed through Biggie, or find out who killed Biggie? He said they already know who did it. They suppressed information. He said that they were actually this is his word, so the interview is kind of explosive. He said that they were actually looking to assassinate Puff Daddy, and Biggie was probably just the situation that happened. I remember it was a Suburban that was hit, and you can't really know who's in the Suburban, but it was actually possibly a Puff Daddy hit that landed on Biggie. What are your thoughts on that in itself? Like, if it was for Puff Daddy, not even for Biggie in that exact moment.
that could be a possibility. Like I said, I wasn't there, but I was a youngster, 16.
Yeah, you were young. Yeah, I'm young back then, so I'm just I'm just confused.
So that could be a possibility because I done heard some situations. We all know they tried to blame DJ Quick for it. I done heard some stuff. I'm not gonna say it, you know what I'm saying, but I done heard some stuff. But Biggie wasn't even supposed to be like. It was just weird how it all was set up. Like if you go to Wilshire and Fairfax, I mean, you just don't leave a situation like that you don't leave a space for it to happen like that. Like Biggie shouldn't have been there. There should have been a call. Like this should have been a different situation. So that could be a possibility. There ain't no telling what was going on. As far as like who was it really for? I know, and I hear industry people talk about how Big was kind of like upset with the deal that Puff had. That's why Craig Mack didn't continue to do what he did because Big was basically, Puff was just, taking everything, publishing all that. So it was rumored that Big was going to go ahead and just do his own thing. That's why he had Junior Mafia and all that or whatever. So yeah, man. I mean, that's a possibility. And like I said,
it's a possibility.
The whole situation just didn't look right.
It's a possibility. All right, so I said earlier in the live, man, that Jaguar Wright came in. We finished that up around 11 p.m., 12. It was a good day, man. It was a great day, man. Everything was popping. Everything was good. Gene Deal said to go back to his side. Jaguar said to go back to her side. And then for some reason, man, I don't know what it is. I don't know how it happened, but Jaguar does get arrested less than 12 hours after that. I know your day wasn't expected to go left like that. I know you probably like, all right, we have to have this is a regular day. Let's get back to business. Let's get back to work.
Right.
And how was that for you?
Oh man, well, first off, it's stressful because for the most part, man, she goes through a whole lot. I don't think y'all really understand the stress that her being who she is. She goes through a whole lot. Then you got to deal with these trolls. You got to deal with these weirdos online. You know what I'm saying? Tracking and doing all this type of stuff. So she's already under a lot of stress, and that happened, man. And she took it like a G. I was tripping. I'm like, like I said, I did my research. I didn't know what was going on. The whole case is some bullshit, and we'll talk about all that later. But when they came and snatched her up, I was like, okay, they got her, and then
was that your first time in Dallas?
Yeah, first time in Dallas.
So you didn't know nothing about when they say, hey, she taken to this, let's say loose steroid, and
yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I didn't know.
Who the fuck is a loose steroid?
Right, I know LA County Jail. I know where that's at. I don't know no loose steroids or whatever the fuck. So yeah, they were like she was there. So I just dipped down there and I just got the information, and you know what it was, man. And yeah. Are you
surprised that everything in Dallas is so close by? Because everything is technically like downtown, technically.
Yeah. It's a pretty easy city to navigate through if I had a car and I was whipping.
All right, definitely. All right, well, for those that want to know, how's Jaguar doing now? How's Jaguar doing now, man? If
Oh, she's good. We just making sure she gets the R&R that she needs, and she's good. She's good. We taking care of the legal stuff. Thanks to yo people. But the funny thing is yo people, the Cochran firm. I produce. I'm right here at KBLA in LA. I produce for a few attorneys, and one of the attorneys does work for Johnny Cochran firm. She worked with Johnny Cochran.
oh damn,
So it was like, because I have her. She's on the whole case because I ended up getting doxxed just because I was tied in with Jag, and they put my information out there, put the kids' information out there, like just real just dumb, just so
it's crazy.
she's already as soon as she got wind of it, she got on it, and then she's hooking up with your folks. We finna make it. It's finna happen, man, because these people across the line, all these people who have been doxing, harassing, doing what they're doing to anybody associated with Jag. It's playtime is over. Y'all can try to get content and create moments and try to get viral moments. I got phone calls and they secretly recorded me and broadcast. It is what it is. But that stuff is done. So long story short, it's really just about her mental health. It's really about her rest and relaxation.
Yeah.
It's really about her getting back to the music. I just produced a show for Black Lives Matter. So I've been producing that show for the past 3 years, and Jag had a song called Five Women. She let me hear it. I said, let me send this to Dr. Molina. I hurried up and emailed it to her, Dr. Molina Abdullah, who's the co-founder of Black Lives Matter. And I played the song today because George Floyd's uncle was on a segment called More Than a Hashtag. So the More Than a Hashtag is basically just talking about the victims of white terror domination, police violence, and stuff like that. So yeah, I played that song and they loved it. They loved it. I'm pretty sure more people are gonna love it. So like I said, she done played me so many songs, man. I think people need to get to her music, and we gonna work on getting all that out because it's long overdue. The industry clamped down on her, and the industry ain't what it was no more. She's gonna be out of here with that too.
Yeah, I was saying, do you want to see Jag in this music world, podcasting, blogging world, or do you want to see her like in the movie acting world? You like to see her just probably just all well rounded?
No, she's a multi-level genius. She'll kill the industry with the music. I can see her competing with Wendy Williams, Sherry Shepherd, doing that. Like she can do that all day because the question she gonna ask, she already know. It's like, it's gonna be off the hook. I could see her doing any and everything she put her mind to.
There you go. Oh man, all right, definitely, man. A Jaguar Wright, Gene Deal, like a real part two. You think something like that could happen? I mean, Gene Deal, he doesn't get as much flack as you said that a Jaguar Wright does.
Yeah.
So there's ways to go about this truth telling, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you think that maybe Jaguar? And I know we talked about Orlando Brown too. Like and there's other people that's come out, and there's other. I forget her name. Nikhil, some white girl just came out about Diddy and Kanye West just yesterday. She's like, I'm not looking for nothing, but I'm telling y'all my truth, and we need to be listening to these people who have had industry experiences. But do you feel like Jaguar could collaborate with someone else going forward as far as just doing this right here, exposing the industry, or should she just be on a solo mission? Let me just tell my situation and go from there.
It's really up to her. She should do whatever she wants to do. I think she put enough information out there to get the ball rolling. Everybody know what time it is. But she can continue to do what she needs to do. I did set up a situation to play with one of my OGs, Lonzo Williams, who's he discovered Dr. Dre. He's the godfather of West Coast hip hop, and he know everybody. So I said, hey man, Reggie Wright, you know him? Of course, because he's from Compton, born and raised. He knows Reggie Wright. He knows his dad, all that. I said, let's set up something with Reggie Wright and Jaguar Wright. And I'm like, let me see if they related too. It was just joking. But that went left. But then you just see Reggie just called a truce on Jag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was interesting. But I think they should. Well, I ain't gonna say they should have a sit down. I mean, if he's
I
calling
mean,
the truth, he knows what time it is.
it could be a positive thing in regards. Again, everybody I see Jag collabing with, I think it only it just ruffles feathers from up above. I think Jay-Z right now is getting flack for performing at Tom Brady's event and not doing nothing for hip hop 50 years.
Right.
Yeah, like to go perform for people that can't even sing your song word for word, but yet skip the hip hop 50. I know he's getting flack for that, and can't nobody tell a man how to move, but you know, everybody's gonna have an opinion on whatever we do out here anyway. So it is what it is. For those that do want to, because I know you came in this, you've already been in this industry. You already have a connection to a network of people that you already mess with. Yeah. Have you opened up your network to Jaguar Wright as well? As far as, I know you just mentioned, some people that you're dealing with. Have you opened up your phone book to some things that she could benefit from as well?
Oh yeah. I'm not done. I hooked her up with Dominique DePrima. Dominique DePrima was the first person to give Tupac a televised interview. So she was here in our studio. That was the first thing I did. As soon as I met her, 15 minutes later, I said, "Hey, let's go talk to Dominique DePrima. You need to talk to her." I have a bunch of other people that I'll hook her up with. I'm gonna keep it, keep it low key. We trying to, we got plays that we're gonna do, but like I said, for the most part for her is her mental health, emotional health, that emotional support. She's good. She's strong because all that stuff that she's going through, man, I would have broke. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But she's strong. So
my last question is, did you know the whirlwind you were jumping into? Not saying you knew you were. Did you know the whirlwind that was coming?
Hell no. Hell no. But God prepare you. You know what I'm saying? I've been through some shit, man. So it ain't nothing like God ain't gonna put nothing in your way that you can't handle. So
there you go.
Yeah.
You're a good dude. Again, the moment I met you, you're a good dude. The spirit on people. I don't know I haven't been watching the comments and what people say about yourself, but I know they're out there. But from what I know from the man I met, bro, oh man, I can't explain it on this platform right here about the efforts you went through just to get, not saying you even know Jaguar for a long time, but just to get a woman out of jail. Like what you did was, I don't know if I could even did that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. For my loved ones, yes. But man, feet to the pavement, bro. I salute you, bro.
Now, Jag and I got to understand, and I met her, we connect right away, and it's like we've been knowing each other for like centuries. That's really how I feel. We think alike. It's crazy. We think alike. She's on point, but then we got to start standing up for our sisters. I know there was clowns out there stalking her and trying to get $100 to turn her in, like some damn slave catchers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like come on, man, we got to do better. That's pretty much all I got to say on that. Like, and I'm gonna protect. I ain't just protecting anybody, but she's definitely worthy, and she's good people, so she needs to be protected. And it's more people that love her than hate her. That's because they like I said, nowadays, being real and speaking the truth is revolutionary.
Well, I want to say thank you, bro, for hopping up and putting your face on camera. Some people like to just stay. They like to stay. They like to say, don't show their face. But again, we're all about positivity. Is there any words of affirmations you'd like to give the people that's watching this, anything of that nature? Any words of affirmation you'd like to give them?
Man, like I said, I just say we all need to empower each other.
Yeah.
I'll promote two things. One of my teachers is Siddiqui Bakari. Definitely go to his website, check out his stuff. He's in my let me promote my documentary. I'm from the West Coast representative, and I did a documentary on the origins of West Coast hip hop. It's on Tubi. It's called Set in the West: The Genesis of LA Hip Hop. I got Don Campbell, who I call the father of hip hop. He started with the Campbell lot, Boogaloo, and he had Fred Rerun Berry. And those people, those were the people that the people on the East Coast saw on Soul Train and started getting the movement going. So we gotta like talk about the real origins of hip hop, and I just kind of just explored that or whatever. And then I got Professor Griff, I got a bunch of West Coast legends, I got Lonzo, I got rest in peace to General Jeff, I got Battle Cat, Kit Kat, shit.
These guys from the
I
80s.
got a lot of people. Look, I got a
This,
lot of people, man.
yeah,
And I got
this goes back to the 70s, 80s.
yeah. This goes back to like really the origin starts 69, and then I'm moving on up to the 80s to right where we start getting the gang banging. And I'm gonna still continue it because
Yeah.
everybody's synonymous. They think West Coast is synonymous with being programmed and gang banging, but before I'm talking about that. Like this is what was going on. So again, set in the West, the genesis of LA hip hop. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube too. I produce it. I produce a whole bunch of other stuff. I got stuff that's in film festivals, but I don't really announce that. But that's like my
Your
passion
thing.
project, and I'm gonna continue it. And like I
Set
said,
it.
I got to get with y'all too because I'm
Please do.
connected. I'm
Yeah, no.
connected. Yeah.
We have Free Ray with, I always fuck up his name. Ricky Ross.
That's my OG.
Yeah, he's coming in a couple days. I think he's coming in like Tuesday or Wednesday or something to do his interview. Is there any questions or you want us to lean anything you would like to know from him on your end so we could kind of pencil that in?
I just got off the phone with Rick because he ended up meeting Jag through somebody, so I know Rick. I know him.
That's gonna be a good one.
Definitely check out his book. He got a book called Cracking the Systems. I got it as soon as it jumped off, man. And like for him not to be, no disrespect, for him to, go through middle school, high school, and not even know how to read, and then he writes this book. Oh man, he has a way with words.
Come on now. Well, I appreciate it, man. In the West, you know what I'm saying? The hip hop history, man, going through the genesis of it, man. Y'all go check it out. It's on YouTube, Tubi. Man, there you go, man. I definitely appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for checking in with me, bro, for real. Stay blessed, keep Jag safe and guarded, and thank you for everything, bro, for real.
All right, y'all. Dubs up, West Coast. Peace.
All right, y'all. Before we get out of here, man, thank y'all, man. Look, I didn't even know Odell was about to pop up, man. Shout out Odell for hopping in. I see some people in the chat. I seen the AT2. I seen some other people, man. Shout out Sammy. Shout out a lot of people in the chat. I'm gonna go through and shout some of y'all out in a second. But with that being said, before we get up out of here, because I can't be all day, I gotta go have some me time. There was a thing that we spoke with Gene Dill about, and it was again that the LAPD tried to cancel Puff Daddy's. The investigation on Big's death. They had pictures of guys of a Muslim, is what Gene Dill said, and they tried to take that out. So I think we do have to try to seek justice for Big's death. We have to try to do what we can to figure all that out. But with that being said, y'all let me know. Also he said Alpo was a good dude. So Alpo and Alpo is, they portrayed him on the movie Paid in Full. Of course, being Snitch, I think Cameron played the character of Alpo, and he went to jail. He got out, and of course they said he snitched and things of that nature. And Alpo was killed later on. I think near Harlem, but. As Gene Dill said, Alpo was a good dude. If they ever needed anything, Alpo was a good dude. So, respect. Rick Ross is helping small business owners. Oh, cool, man. Shout out Rick Ross. We're going to have Rick Ross come up in a second. He'll be here in a couple of days. We're going to have, I forget her name. Laverne? The girl who called CPS. The girl who dropped the kids off at CPS. We're going to have her come in. We do want to speak with Johnny Damn D regarding enchanting, but that's on his time. We don't want to rush that because, of course, I know he's still dealing with that. We have Bree Renee, straight from the A, Carlos Miller, and B. Simone's best friend, who's also best friends with Jackie O. Her interview's coming up. And now that we can say it, our members only version. Oh man, killed on one thing. Oh, that's horrible. Let's see. Yeah, man, there you go. We have there's a guy that Jaguar is with and that she moves around with by the name of Angelo. This is an Italian mob boss or mafioso. I don't call him a mob boss. I don't know. But Italian mafioso that, of course, his interview is available for members right now. Y'all go watch that. I might drop the link to that in the description of this video. So I'm gonna drop in the link in the description. But y'all go watch Angelo's. We're gonna drop his interview probably later on in the week. But he's Jaguar Wright's equalizer. Y'all wonder why Jaguar Wright walks around so protected and how she just moves, and not worry about much, because she has a man like Angelo in his corner. Again, Italian, straight out of Philly, have ties in New York, have ties to the Gotti family with John Gotti Sr. and John Gotti Jr. You know, told tales of Frank Lucas, Nicky Barnes, and all that. Great interview, man. Put off one of the biggest heists. He put on one of the biggest heists in in Louisiana back in the early 90s that I'm like, you know, man, how'd you do it? But we talk about it in our interview, so y'all go check out on the Real Life Productions channel, Angelo Jaguar Wright's Equalizer. It's going to be great. With that being said, I might come back on later on. We also have Red Grant dropping. Red Grant dropping. We're going to go to the Addison Improv tonight, man. If y'all want to holler at us, man, we're going to be at the Addison the Improv tonight with Red Grant. It's going to be a dope show. So shout out Red Grant. He had a great interview, very funny. That's coming too. Everything's coming. We're gonna drop the Red Grant for members probably later on today. So y'all go check out the Red Grant interview for members only later on today. Is a dope ass interview. But yeah, Real Life is going up, man. 1 million subscribers, and we just going crazy, man. There's some names that we about to get coming up that I can't even believe we're getting. I can't even believe these names are gonna come sit on this couch. And it's just been a blessing. It's just been a blessing. So salute to y'all. Salute to everyone that's in the chat. Salute to anybody who's sent a super sticker or super chat, whatever that is. I'm new to all this stuff, so I don't know how this stuff even works. But thank you so much. I swear, thank you so much. You know how we do it. Let's end this with a Cash App game. Oh yeah, you know how we do it. Let's play the game, man. You know how we go. We like to play games. I think Joker's the Cash App scammer. I guess whatever you say. We're gonna play a game. Y'all get ready, and I'm gonna pin the winner right here. Here. So we're gonna ask a question. And remember, put the answer and your Cash App in the chat at the same time, man. This is for a winner, man. This is for a winner. So here's the question. Who can tell me the name of the song that Jaguar Wright sung to Gene Dale? I'll give you some time. Go back, watch the interview, pull it up, Google the lyrics, put it in the chat. I'll wait. Put the name of the song and your Cash App in the chat. The first person who answers correctly wins. Let's go. Let's see what you got. And while we're waiting for that, while we're waiting for someone to put the answer, some other takeaways. Be together so. Is this right? Can we get a fact check on that? Can we get a fact check on that? Let me see. I hope that we can be together. She said the whole lyric. Together. Okay. I hope we. Why is there so many different names of this song, man? It should be just one name. So with that being said, we're gonna go with the first person who got it in there the quickest. Ordinary, you won, man. Hold on, let's get that sent off right now because we do not play. I am serious about sending winners who participate in. I'm typing it in now. Let me know once you get it. Throw a joke in the chat if you got it. Let me see. There we go. Hold on, wait. Okay, wait. Gotcha. Boom. And winner. There you go, man. Thank y'all for playing, man. Y'all gotta be quick, man. When I ask these questions, man, I know you gotta Google it. Y'all gotta be quick. All right, I just sent that. Hope you got it. I just sent it. With that being said, man, thank y'all for tuning in, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank y'all for watching. Run them numbers up for the Jaguar Wright Gene Deal. If we hit 1 million views on it whenever we hit 1 million, we're gonna drop part 2. Or actually, we might just drop part 2 in a couple days. I don't know. I think y'all gonna want to see more. But thank y'all so much. I appreciate everyone. Can I get the link for the interview? Yeah, let me send the link for the interview if you don't mind. Give me just 1 second. Let me get that link for that interview because we do want y'all to watch that. Let's see. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Link for interview. Where the hell is our interviews? Sorry, y'all, man. Stop. All right, here we go. Here's the link. Boom. All right, here we go. Dropping it in the comments. It's about to pull up now. And there you go. That is a link to the interview. It's in the comments. Y'all go click it. But that is the Jaguar Wright Gene Deal interview. It was very dope. Like it's about to rain in this. What's going on? It's got dark all of a sudden. So, man, enjoy your Saturday. It's going to be a great fight tonight with Javante. Y'all have fun and be safe out there. To all the Jag supporters and to the haters, man, y'all just be blessed. Hopefully, this interview provides y'all more content to speak on just the truth, just whether it's the lie or truth or whatever y'all say. Hopefully, this interview gives y'all more content to help yourselves and your channels out, because all it is just, of course, us entertaining each other. With that being said, man, I love you guys, man, for real. I'm going to go check on Joanne. I know people keep asking about how Joanne's doing. I'm going to go check on her. So the next time, hopefully, I hop on live, I'm going to put her on. But I don't want to, there's no exploitation in Joanne, man. She's just a beautiful, beautiful soul. But I do know y'all are asking about her. And I want to make sure y'all know that she's doing okay and she's in good hands. So with that being said, I salute, man. Y'all go watch the interview. Y'all run it up. Part 2 is coming soon. Members, Angelo is out for members. Jaguar Wright's Equalizer, her, whatever you want to call it. He's that. Go watch that. Red Grant, we'll drop that for members. Summer Bunny came through. We'll drop that for members. And we'll go from there. There's some other shows coming on the channel. One Gotta Go, The Domino Effect, only for the fans. Y'all go run them numbers up on the Real Life channel. And, man, with that being said, I salute y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, and y'all enjoy y'all Saturday. Stay safe, but we'll go live later on today. Let's just say that. Yeah, let's go live later. Let's go live before or after the fight. We'll talk again. We're going to get some mods going because I still don't know how this moderating thing works, but I'm going to figure it out. But peace, love, and happiness, man. Y'all be all right.